Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to the clear for rank 1 in the Final Fantasy 15 World of Visions event. I'm going to show you how I did it using an Earth team with Ramza as a leader. So I'll go ahead and run you through the gear really quick, and then we will get started. Ramza is our leader. In the base form, he is set up as our passive provoke death immunity unit. So he's got provoke and evasion, and he's got death immunity, so that's what he's doing in the base form. In the shift form, he's geared for damage. He's got his own STMR. He's got all our good gear. He's also wearing the Avatar's chainmail. He's going to be doing the Avatar's tenet on turn 1 in the base form, so that we have like resistance to dark and stuff like that. If you don't have it, it's okay. You can find other ways to get dark resistance. It's just an easy way to do it. I didn't feel like re-gearing my my chainmail, so there you go. Otherwise, he's got chain speed, and he's got all the stuff he needs. You know, bonus stats. He's wearing the Rebels card from Lightning because I have it. If you don't have it, or an Earth card, or you can wear his own card, that's fine. But he's got Human Killer, LB damage, True Double Hand, all the stuff he needs. Cool. Agrias is here to help him out and chain with him. She's just kind of geared for evasion and stats. She's got all the stuff she wants. She's got preemptive LB boost, Human Killer, True Double Hand, LB damage. There you go. Everybody's actually geared for evasion. That's just because, like, just in case you don't have a way to deal with the incoming damage, the physical attacks, just give everybody evasion if you can gear for it. I happen to be able to do that with this setup. She's just wearing an Earth card. Beryl is here again, evasion in the base form, just like everybody else, and then also just has some dark resistance and stuff like that. Wearing an Earth card. In the shift form, geared for damage, TMR, STMR, Human Killer, True Double Hand, Human Killer, LB damage, chain speed, all that stuff, right? Cool. Earth card. Aya in the base form, again, evasion just like everybody else, dark resistance just like everybody else. Yeah, cool. We're keeping back the dark. That's kind of a nod to the fact that Ravis's TMR in his original 4-star form was keeping back the dark. Pretty cool. She's wearing the Richt Vision card. In the shift form, she does not have Ramza's leader skill, but she is going to be doing a little bit of damage for us, and providing us with some Mirage stacks and some stop immunity and stuff like that in the base form. So she's just doing, geared as best as she can for Human Killer, LB damage, True Double Hand. She's not going to be our biggest damage dealer at all, but she is here, and she's an Earth unit technically. Ridar is here. Ridar is going to be doing magic tanking for us, as well as omni tanking for us on the third turn. And is really just here to do a little bit of damage. Has Human Killer, LB damage, as much True Double Hand as we can, evasion, dark resist, just like everybody else, wearing an Earth card, not surprising. And then X-Death. X-Death has high MP, a two-handed sword, magic, a little bit of evasion, not really going to matter much. He's got True Double Hand, Human Killer pretty naturally, LB it doesn't even need LB damage, but he's got a little bit of evasion. But we're mainly gonna be using Mirage stacks and cover to take care of him. But he's got a little dark resist. He's good to go. And there's our team. You can see our Espers here. Let's go ahead and bring up the actions so that you can see that instead of the gear. And then we'll get into this clear. Here we go. And knock this thing out. So on turn 1, Ramza is going to use Avatar's Tenet. If you don't have Avatar's Tenet, it's not the end of the world, but you're going to need some other source of dark resistance buff. That way you can resist the incoming damage. Oh, hold on a second. I just realized I'm on the wrong element. You see how at the top it says dark damage boost? I'm on the wrong element. Give me just a moment. There we go. Now we're on the right element. Earth damage boost. Ramza is going to use Avatar's Tenet. Agrius is just going to put up a slightly bigger break. A Mercy I will not see done. Just slightly bigger breaks. Beryl is going to use Enstonga, and then Human Killer from Cute Doll Heaven mode. And then, you know, whatever skill you want. I'm just going to use Seraphic Present on Ridar. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to last that long. It's just something to fill his third action with. Aya is going to use Barrier, Gene Heal, and Haste. Ridar is just going to cover. And X-Death is going to just use Power the Void and Complete Void. Doesn't really matter. Just something to do. There we go. No damage taken. Okay. On this turn, Ridar is going to use his EX2 ability Elemental Power Earth on X-Death to give X-Death 100% Amplify in 2 turns. X-Death is going to use Magic Boost. Aya is going to shift and use her Awakened Mitochondria ability. There we go. And then the front row is all going to use their Limit Bursts. We're not going to chain them, otherwise we do too much damage, and Agrius is going to go last. So Ramza is going to go. There we go. Barrel's going to go. And Agrius is going to go. Very nice. Notice that now there's a reduced dark resistance thing here. We're going to get rid of that with Beryl right now. Beryl is going to use Ye Guilty, All Ye Faithful, and then Earth Eclipse. Ramza is going to use Elemental Burst Earth, Fill Limit Burst, and I'm My Father's Son. Agrius is going to get her Limit Burst on the next turn because she's EX2. She'll use Elemental Burst. A knight is oathbound to render aid, and those who live by deceit are the first to die by it. Aya is going to downshift and use heal just to do something with her actions. Parasite Earth and Antibody. Give herself 100% Earth Amp. And Ridar is going to use Knight's Formation to cover the party. A solution where no one dies to boost his Limit Burst. And then just Shelga to do something with his third action. X-Death is going to use second charge of Magic Boost Plus. And there we go, nobody takes any damage. And we are ready to burst. Ramza is going to shift and use Earth's Wrath Flows Through My Fist. Agrius is going to use SLB. Beryl is going to shift and use Festive Doink. Aya is going to shift and use I'll End This. Ridar is going to use Base LB. And X-Death is going to cast Meteor. Or Ridar is going to use Shift LB. So we're going to send X-Death first, wait for the first rocks to start falling. Then we're going to send Agrius and Ramza, wait just a moment, and then send Aya, Beryl, and Ridar, and we'll get a nice chain as well as some nice caps, and should pretty comfortably cap. I've hit, you know, between 26 billion and 28 billion in my test runs, so let's take a look and see how we do. X-Death, wait for the rocks, front row, back row. That looked pretty good. New record, 29 billion. Very good. 29.5 billion. Everybody rolled really well. Let's see it. Actually, yeah, X-Death rolled really well. Ramza rolled about average. Beryl rolled really high. Agrius went low. Aya went low, and Ridar went kind of middle range. So not too bad. But you know, Ramza and X-Death definitely carrying this one. And there you go. Now I've done another clear where you can take Ridar out and just use Sylvie. Sylvie can do dark resist, she can do mitigations, she can do LB fill for Ramza, she can do the big LB buff for Ramza using I've Got Your Back. She can use Leaping Love to kind of power up all your people who are using their morale LBs, and it works just fine. Do the same actions as I just did, except for Sylvie is going to use like Sylvie stuff on the appropriate turns. Pretty straightforward though. If you're interested in that, I will do that in another video, but for now we're done, and hopefully that is useful for you and you can use that to get your own rank 1, you know, using an Earth team. So yeah, hope you like that, and we'll see you in the next one.